I'm Keith Peters with the Palo Alto Weekly. With me is Chris Z, a senior on the Menlo School water polo team. Last week, Menlo went 4-1. They won their PAL Bay Division opener over Carlmont. They moved on to the 18th annual Scott Roche Memorial Tournament, and Menlo was the defending champion. They ended up going 3-1, finishing in 5th place overall against a quality field. For the 5 games during the week, Chris had 19 goals. He had 14 steals, 6 ejections earned, and those were all team leads. And he also had 10 assists, which was number 2 on the team. And for that performance, he is the Palo Alto Weekly Boys Athlete of the Week. A good tournament, good start to the season. You didn't get back to the championship. I guess that was probably the most disappointing thing after winning the championship game last year.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we definitely had expectations heading into this, given that we were the defending champions. But for me, I was really focused on how our team was kind of developing and playing since we have a really young team. We graduated 11 seniors last year, and personally, even though we got 5th, we didn't win. I was really impressed with how especially our young guys stepped up. Like our top 4 or 5 players, a lot of them were underclassmen, and especially the character that they showed on the second day after we lost that tough game to St. Mary's. We bounced back, beat 2 good teams. That got me really excited because usually younger teams are kind of naive and all over the place, but I think with us, we have a really strong squad, mentally and physically in terms of water polo.
Last year, you were a junior on a very experienced team. Again, you said, as you said, 11 seniors. You lost 5 senior starters, from a 23-7 team that got second at CCS Division II. How do you come back from a season like that and losing all those talented players, and you're sort of the lone returning senior? Now you're the guy to lead the team.
Well, everything we do is really centered around our team mantra of being our best. And the great thing about our program is Jack Bowen does a great job of kind of instilling this idea throughout the different levels, like from varsity to JV to freshman. So even though we have a lot of young players that haven't necessarily been on this varsity team, they kind of know what to expect. They know what to do. They know what we're about. So it's a pretty seamless transition in terms of mentality, and all they have to do is kind of make the physical step up. For me, this is the first year I've actually had to lead, so obviously I'm taking it step by step. It's a great experience, and I'm learning as I go, but I feel like there's not as much pressure on me to lead because this team is so mature. Even though a lot of the guys are young, they do a lot of managing of themselves, which is great for me because I don't have to babysit them. They're pretty on top of themselves, which is great.
Speaking of young guys, you've got 2 guys that played on the Stanford Water Polo Club's 14 and under gold medal winning team from Junior Olympics. You've also got the Brazilian junior national team goalie. You can tell me a little bit about him. Obviously, those 3 guys, they're young, but obviously bring a lot of talent to the team.
Yeah, Sam and Jaden are 2 of our key starters. 2 of the guys I mentioned that were our top 4 performers at this past tournament. And Tiago, obviously, we have 2 great goalies. Tiago brings a lot of international experience to the table, which is really helpful because that's a whole different style of play. Him being from Brazil kind of adds a new dimension to our play in terms of kind of how he likes to play and how we like to set up our defense. And it's really great to have all these different additions to our team, especially this kind of fresh blood that we haven't had before since we lost all these seniors. It kind of reinvigorated us, which I think is a great thing for us.
You know how to pronounce Tiago's last name?
Yeah, Bon Cristiano. Yeah.
So he will be back in goal when he sort of like clears waivers. But until then, you've got enough young talent and enough experience. And defending CCS champ Sacred Heart lost a lot of guys, a lot of experience. So it seems to be that you guys are maybe very balanced this year.
Yeah. In the past few years, there's always been kind of a strong senior class of Sacred Heart, and credit to Coach K, he always knows how to reload, even though they always seem to lose their key players. But this year especially, I think we're pretty balanced with them. They've got a lot of young guys. They're kind of like us, a lot of young key contributors, but a couple of senior, like older, more experienced heads on the team. So it'll be a great matchup, as always. We're looking forward to playing Sacred Heart at CCS, hopefully maybe before that. But yeah, our goal by the end of the season is to kind of see where we're at and give it our best shot against them.
Good luck the rest of the way. Congratulations.
Thank you.